Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy to have you guys today with me for today's topic because today's topic is all about why forming your opinions is essential to authentic living. So, have you ever been around people that were sharing their opinions, their values, their beliefs, and you just seem to not know where to stand, what to believe, or you were even just agreeing with what everyone else around you was saying? And so, in this video, we will deeply debrief why this happens, that it comes from a lack of identity, and the solutions to finally form your opinions and finally not be scared of showing up as your authentic self and speaking up about what you actually believe. Because also one of the reasons that maybe you don't want to speak up and you might agree with everyone else might come from the fact that you're scared that if you say something different, you're going to be rejected, judged, and this stops you from living authentically and saying what you actually believe in. So, my angels, let's start this video about why it happens. So, first reason might be because you don't know yourself well enough. So when you haven't learned about your values, about your beliefs, about what you stand for, what you don't stand for, and you haven't spent enough time with discovering yourself, well, it will be hard to form an opinion, to form your values, to form your beliefs, because you have not been able to understand um, to try on things with yourself that might tell you where you stand, where you don't stand. So, first thing is to get to know yourself. This is an important step. So, try to understand, for example, the things that you admire in other people, the things that you respect in other people, are most of the time things you value. Me, for example, before I used to respect a lot and to admire a lot people that were disciplined, consistent, ambitious. Why? Because these were all parts of myself that were waiting to be embodied. And so the things you respect are the things you value. If not, you would have not paid attention to them and you would not respect them. So, one of the best things to start implementing to know yourself, to know your values, your beliefs, is to start seeing what you admire, what you respect in other people. And also, how to get to know yourself well. It's by spending time with yourself, by discovering what you like to do, what you don't like to do. So, try to understand who you are, what you love doing, what you don't like doing. If there is some people in your life that you want to cut off, if there is some projects that you want to take a direction towards doing, think of all of those aspects. Second will be you seek approval or acceptance. So when you haven't worked on your past wounds, on your past beliefs, well, you might carry some people pleasing within yourself. What does people pleasing do? What it does is that it makes you want to be liked by everyone. So you will never form an identity of your own, but you will keep being and trying to be like others to show them that they can like you because you're acting like them. So what does it does is that it stops you from forming your own opinions because you're scared that if you speak up, you say something different, they won't like you as much. They won't respect you as much. But it's the contrary. When you become a people pleaser, people respect you less. People won't want to be around you as much because they see that you're acting, that you're not acting authentically. They see that you're acting like someone else instead of yourself. And that is not an energy that is attractive. Third will be you don't believe enough in yourself. So, how to work on this is to work on your self confidence, to cultivate self love. If you told, if you have goals, start implementing them, start staying consistent with them, start being disciplined. It's like that you cultivate self confidence and self love by showing yourself that you can believe in yourself because you are proving to yourself every single day that you are showing up to what you told yourself you would do. You are staying consistent. And so, why it's important to work on those things is because if not, it stops you from discovering who you are and from discovering what you actually believe in, and it leaves you lost in the sea of other people's opinion. And also, when you're showing yourself that you don't trust yourself, but others more, you prefer their opinion instead of your own, you will lose little by little self confidence within yourself because you keep showing yourself that you don't believe enough in yourself. And before going to the other point of this video, of course, if you're watching this video and you realize all of this, that you have not been implementing those things, it's okay. But once you become aware, this is the moment to step towards and make the changes. If you're not aware, it's not your fault. If you're not aware of where it comes from, of why you were acting that way, I mean, it's not your fault. You couldn't have done anything to change it. But now that you're watching this video, that you have some tips to move forward, now this situation is in your head and is in your hands and in your power to do something about it. So the consequences of listening to other people's opinion and never forming your own opinions is that it makes you have a lack of authenticity. It makes you live for others rather than for yourself. It makes you believe in what other people believe, in what they believe their values are, in their beliefs, in their wants, in their standards, while yours might be completely different, and that's okay. Because you have to understand one thing: our values, our beliefs, how we see this life, the things we respect, the things we admire, comes from the life we're gonna live further in our future. It helps us to discover what we want for our future life to be. So the more you listen to other people's opinion that you don't even believe in, it keeps you distant from your future that you could have now. It keeps you distant from an authentic future that you could have for yourself. It makes you live a life from others rather than for your own. As I said, it makes you lose confidence, self trust, and it shows others how you see yourself. What do you think those people are gonna see when they keep seeing someone that agrees with everyone? They're scared of speaking up, they're scared of saying something different. They're going to respect you less because they will see that you will do anything for the approval of others. And I'm sorry, but no one respects someone that does that. Does that mean that you don't deserve to be respected? No, it just means it's something that you need to work on, and that's okay because we have all came from somewhere. You don't cultivate self confidence. You're not born confident. It's something you work with. You're not born knowing what you believe in, what are your values. It's something that you discover through life. So we have all came from somewhere, and so that means that you're capable as well. And what I wanted to say, the most important point is that when you have no clue what are your values, what you accept, what you don't tolerate, your beliefs, it stops you from living a fulfilled, aligned life with yourself. Because your values, your beliefs, what you tolerate, your standards are all the things that are going to help you construct your future, construct your friendships, your relationships, even your relationship with yourself. So, those are things that you need to start working on, discovering. It is crucial for your own growth. It is crucial for your aligned future lifestyle coming. So, let's talk about the solutions. You have to get to know yourself, your values, what you stand for. What are the things you respect in others? What are the things that you don't respect? If you respect people that are ambitious, disciplined, consistent, then these are the things you values, and these are the things that are waiting to be embodied by you. If for me personally, the things that I don't respect is people that are lazy, that are not ambitious, that have no goals. Why? Because the things I respect are the people consistent, disciplined, and working towards a better future for themselves, because these are the things I value and I do myself. So you have to start understanding those things. And when you are surrounded by people and they're giving each one of them their opinions, try to see what like what you believe more in, what you don't believe more in, and try to test the beliefs of others. Do they correspond with mine? These are all things you can start implementing and working on. And of course, at first, you're not gonna know all of the things you believe in, all of your values, but just you need to start somewhere. And I know you guys all can. And it is crucial to live an aligned, fulfilled lifestyle with yourself, because you're gonna live accordingly to yourself and not from others. You're gonna live accordingly to your values, to your beliefs, to what you stand for, to your standards, and that is crucial to even be happy, to live a fulfilling life, because you're gonna live accordingly and in alignment with yourself. You have to start working on your self confidence, your self love, to actually embrace who you are without being scared of judgment. So try to understand why you might be scared of sharing your opinions. Why do you struggle with people pleasing? Why do you struggle with embracing who you are? Does it come from something you experienced in your past? These are all of the things you need to start becoming aware of, to help you become better, to help you step forward better to a fulfilling, aligned life towards yourself. And even cultivating self love confidence comes from the actions you're implementing daily. If you're bed rotting all day, if you never go out, if you're always scrolling on your phone, do you think you're gonna become confident? Do you think you're gonna have self love? No. No, what are you doing to prove yourself that you're even worthy of those things? Start going to the gym. Start cutting those toxic friendships. Start showing yourself you deserve the best. If not, you'll never cultivate self love and self confidence. And I'm telling you guys, no one will do it for you. No one will do it for you. So you have to do it for yourself. No one cares if you went through hard things in your life. Your life is in your hands now. It's in your power to change things, to move things for the better. And I know you all can, because I did. And if I did, you guys can also. So, living authentically rather than living for others. These are the solutions. Introspection on why are you living for others? Why are you scared of speaking up, as I just mentioned previously? So, how to start? As I said, start by questioning. I already said that. Testing beliefs. And the last one is aligning your values and your beliefs. You have to start aligning with your authentic self. When you start to understand what are your values, your beliefs, what you stand for, what you don't stand for, you start to align with those things. If the people around you don't share the same values, why would you stay around them? You're disrespecting yourself, you're dishonoring yourself, and they're stopping you from getting further in alignment with what you're meant to have better. And I'm telling you guys, you will meet your people that have the same values, the same beliefs, and it is more worth the time of waiting that than staying with friendships that are not gonna get you any further to where you want to be. So, this was the end of the video, my angels. I hope this video helped you understand a little bit more about why forming your opinion is essential to authentic living, and I hope you guys will be able to implement it, and I all believe in you. And on that, I will see you all in another video. I love you all, my angels. If you have any recommendations of videos you want me to do, let me know in the comments. And on that, take care of your souls. I love you all. I believe in you.